With 19 years in the making, Powder Puff is finally here. Hi everybody, Brian Foley on the call for today's matchup between the class of 2019 versus the class of 2018. Now usually it's the varsity boys who get all the limelight at Fuller Field. But here at the high school we offer a very special event. It's the girls' turn to shine in the limelight. As we take a look at the captains representing the juniors tonight, on the left, Kit Quinn O'Rourke. On the left side also would be Caroline DeLinks, and on the right would be another captain, and then on the far right would be Ari Santos. And for the varsity, we have Medeiros on the right, Ferraro, and as well as Bosselman. So the captains are just exchanging greetings. Official right in front of them. Again, this is a very special event, definitely for both classes. As previously mentioned, the girls get their spot in the limelight where they get to play football. And now the field dimensions are set up a little bit differently than how you might expect. So each yard line would be about 7 yards, and so it's 42 yards between the two end zones. Whereas with over Fuller Field, 100 yards. Obviously, now the referees showing both sets of captains a coin and depicting who is going to defer the ball away and who will be receiving it in the first half.
I thought that was go back and do some paperwork, guys.
Hey, how you doing? You're going off, yeah. This thing's done. Hi. Good, huh?
And so the seniors will be receiving the football in the first half. As you saw previously, the captains exchanging greetings once more, and a quick captain photo. And we are going to be set to go for the 19th annual girls football game here at Falmouth High School.
Over here!
Again, here at the high school, many people are actually coming out for this event. It's a little bit chilly outside, and especially with it being at just past 6 o'clock. Currently, right now, 54 degrees, and as the game progresses, it's going to stay roughly around the low 50 degrees. Again, showing the senior sideline as Rich McClone, one of the coaches for that side, is trying to hype up the team, and as well as Mrs. Sample, the other coaches. And for the juniors, Mrs. Cunningham was going to be one of their main coaches, as well as Coach Savins and Coach Medeiros. So both sides have been very well prepared throughout over the course of the week. Obviously, each team has had 2 practices, both indoors, or one indoor, one outdoor. So I think it's safe to say both of these teams are ready to play. And of course, this is just a really fun event. And each side is loaded with talent. And the seniors are now marching onto the field. And I'm sure it's quite pleasing to know that they're going to be starting off with football. On the junior side and the senior side, both have strong quarterbacks. They have more strength to the quarterbacks. There are many. See, no opening. Kick off the start. And they're going to get going right on the outside. Quinn O'Rourke running on the outside, where finally she is brought down by Gino. The ball will be spotted just again at the line of scrimmage. About 0. Referees tonight are actually very well prepared. Of course, they are taking time out of their day to again ref this special event. Down the right of your screen, Coach Savings sending O'Rourke back in. Now it appears the ball has been moved up a little bit, so give the juniors a gain of roughly 3 yards. So in the backfield, of course, O'Rourke's the QB, Caroline Kerr in the A-back formation. And actually, no, O'Rourke is gonna fire a pass over, and it falls incomplete. Good attempted pass by O'Rourke. Blocking by the juniors. I was a little bit, defense was a little bit late to get to the QB. And now it is about the 3rd and 7. And just appearing on your screen, the little score line. O'Rourke gets the ball, handing it off to Kerr, and a run out the outside. Kerr going to get past the first down marker. She's going to keep going. Finally, she's out of bounds. Great run by Kerr, and it sends up a junior first down. Again, the junior side has been loaded with talent, and over the course of the years, the seniors have usually come away victorious. But I think the juniors definitely have a chance in showing some progress as far as accumulating yards, finding ways to march down the field, in fact. So again, a great run. They are now at the 35-yard line, which is a little bit past. The new set it down, so this is going to be a 1st and goal for the juniors. We go huddle. Again, O'Rourke lining up. Obviously, the quarterback, Shea, is out to the left, out to the right. And a wide snap. Oh, boy. Here we go. So O'Rourke's going to have to try to make a play here. She's going to run on the outside. She actually has a little bit of room. She goes in. And it's a junior touchdown. So what looked to be a miscue turned out to be 7 points for the juniors, and they are up quickly in the opening quarter. So again, a nice job done by everybody on the junior side. Of course, Colleen Kerr was the nice run to get them into that position, and then O'Rourke using her athletic ability to go out and make a play for her squad. So again, some fans in attendance tonight, and it looks like it's about 12 people out there. And of course, that's only one side. That's in the front of the van, in fact. And over onto the back of the van, there will be more people. So the juniors lining up on defense. Coach Saban's going out to the ref to discuss things over. An interesting way of deciding which team gets the ball after points being scored. So definitely an interesting approach to this. Again, taking a little bit of a long process to figure this out. Officials discussing how they actually want to do this. So now here we go. the offense starting at midfield. The seniors now get a chance to go ahead and see what they can do. And a nice handoff up the middle. Well, she goes flying down, but she is running right past everybody. And her flag is pulled immediately off. So an interesting turn of events. The defense, especially in the backfield, broke down quite quickly. And so already the seniors are at the 1 yard line. They're going to be trying to find a way to score in the end zone and answer right back to the juniors. And so a run on the outside. Are they going to get her? No, they won't, I think. And that is a touchdown. Senior. A beautiful run on the outside. And it results in points for the seniors. That was Wheeler on the pitch. Both teams scoring on their possessions. And now the junior girls are going to be getting their shot to go up and see what they can do. So again, yes, a bigger crowd in attendance. All of them are down by the snack bar where four grills are getting ready some burgers and hot dogs. So definitely some Thanksgiving feasting going on. Again, it's very nice that fans were able to come out and watch and support both classes, as this is quite a big moment for them. Going out and having fun and just playing some good old-fashioned football. Grace Kwan, the new quarterback, Georgia Gans on the left, and Caroline DeLinks on the right. And so Gans is going to have the ball now. She runs past everybody. She's going to keep on going. And one of the defenders tried to take the football out of her hands, but it didn't work, and one of the flags eventually came off. And that will result in what appears to be a second down, although it's interesting to see how this is all going to play out. Again, the same formation as you saw. The Lynx and Gans as the wing backs. Kwan is going to get it. A little bit of a miscue. Now DeLinks takes the football and running on the outside. She's going to try to break away and only gets a gain of about 2 yards on the play. Not a bad run. That's going to keep things going. It'll be setting up a third down situation. Lots of chanting and lots of moral support for both squads tonight. So a new formation, in fact, as we have Farrell running over on the outside and a new wing back on the right. Georgia Gand is still in position. The helicopter comes flying over just before the play happens, and a nice snap, and oh boy, the ball gets away. Was a timeout, so maybe some disturbance. And although it's a down situation, the ref wanted to, and I guess it indeed was a sack in the first place. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. And I think the juniors are going to have to play some defense now, unless they decide to go for the 4th down conversion, and I guess they will. Grace Kwan again in the shotgun formation. She steps in the ball, and oh no, the ball gets away again. This is going to be interesting, and that's a turnover on downs. So a mishandle. And now the defense goes marching on to the field. So the juniors unable to convert. And this will set up great field position for the seniors. So they will only have 7 yards to run before they get into the end zone. Cannon Ferraro on the left side. That's looking at the formation yet again, as the offense for the seniors is a little complicated in the beginning. And obviously, the only people that are out there are actually the O-line, as well as the receiving corps. They're just waiting on the quarterback, from what it seems like. So actually, oh, it was right on their screen. She's gonna run on the outside. Let's see if she gets in. I think they got her. They got her down right before she crossed into the end zone. So not a bad run by the A-back. So a nice gain of about 4 yards on the play. And this is going to set up another second and goal situation. Quarterback in a low snap, trying to find some room. She fires it, oh, and tipped away. So now a 3rd and goal situation. A nice strong defensive hold by Kwan. Let's see what they can do. A nice pitch, and already trying to get her. She fires the ball in the air. And she was way out of bounds on that play. So a 4th down situation for the seniors. And let's see what they want to do. So a quick snap play, and she gets the flag down. A nice defensive play by Robichaud. And the seniors go down, go 4 and out, just like the juniors did. So on the first 2 possessions, only one of them has worked, and Coach Saban's congratulating his defense on a strong holding. So Saban's counting on the people he's going to go. So Santos, Lavin, Johnson, and McLavin definitely on the offense now, as well as Pope and Boston. So for the juniors, the quarterback change most likely would be Ari Santos. For the juniors. So awaiting how this is all going to work. Again, the referees are communicating back and forth. So Mead, Walsh, Luyo, Clymer, and yes, that's who's on the defensive line. Again, Clymer, Luyo, Walsh, and Mead. And Moskold, one of the safeties downfield. And here we go, almost an offside, and that's how it's gonna all work on the outside. She's gonna try to run with it, and Johnson tries to make a good block on the play, but Mead is able to get to the running back, and it'll set up a second down situation for the juniors. Again, the juniors and seniors all tied up at 1 as we are still in the first quarter. So Rolston is the QB, and she's going to have to run with it at first. And the quarterback she's going to run on the outside. She's going to have some space to move. And she gets into the end zone. A touchdown for the juniors. Victoria Rolston provides the power that the juniors have been looking for since their last possession. Now make it a 14-7 junior. Late indication the referees decided to mark her down just a little bit in front of the end zone, mark it down to about the 7-yard line. That's my apologies for not clearly seeing that. New substitutions being made in. As this has all been quite the confusing mess. So, and her belt falls off. Quite a interesting turn of events for Rolston, as I don't know how to call that, in fact. Lots of support for the junior class tonight. All the cheering has basically been on that junior class. They've been powering right along, keeping up with the seniors. And in fact, the juniors were setting the tone for how this game would go, as the seniors would have to answer back to them on their first opening possession, or their first possession, offensively. And two of the wide receivers went off sides at first. Now quickly back to their positions. So a lot of blocking. Rolston running with the ball again and trying to pull her flag, and she goes flying into the end zone, of course being assisted up. Definitely being one of the offensive stories for the junior class tonight, as she has made some incredible plays, definitely running-wise. So again, new changes being made in. And so now it'll be a first down for what looks like it'll be for the seniors. now in quarter number 2. We have juniors and seniors all knotted up in one as the seniors will be taking their first offensive possession, and definitely right in the backfield as the running back is taken down for a major loss of yards. So a nice defensive start for the junior class. So again, this is pushing the seniors back into the way into their own territory. Quarterback Ferrara, nice pass over the middle, and it is caught, and oh boy, she is down. We are going to take a brief timeout. As Wheeler is just laying down, trying to figure out how where the injury is, and of course Mr. Wakefield coming out on the field, but of course the amazing athletic trainer for the Falmouth High School. He's going to try to provide some comic relief, and as well as just analyzing how severe this injury could be. And again, the mass crowd is starting to condense, as besides the bench for the juniors, many people have started lining up. Of course, we see Mr. Weber with the camera operating down on the far sideline. So Wheeler able to get up, and she will be, looks like we assisted to the other side. She's going to sit a play or two, so then the senior class can get her back to full strength. Ferrara in the QB position. She's going to run a third down. She's going to try to break for it, and she is pulled out of bounds by Caroline DeLinks, and this will move the chains. This will be hers to be a senior first down. A fourth down. So she was just short, apparently, as the senior class is going to have to figure out what they want to do, if they want to go for it on fourth down, or if they're just going to want to turn the ball over. So run, the line's breaking, and her flag is eventually pulled. So did DeHeteroville, excuse me, trying to find some open room, but she was not able to get past her offensive line as it was breaking down quickly. So a nice defensive hold by the junior class of 2019. Now we have come to the halftime, and the score is still knotted up, both juniors at 7 and seniors at 7. third quarter action. Again, if you're just joining us, Brian Foley on the call at beautiful Falmouth High School, and a beautiful night for football. In fact, as both teams have been playing very hard. Juniors class of 2019 versus the senior class of 2018. Again, knotted up at 7 apiece. And there was a little bit of debate as far as how many people are going to be on the field, but then they just decide to send some people back and put some people on. Very confusing mess, but nonetheless, it is football, and we can learn to appreciate it. So now this officially marks third quarter action. Class getting set, as well as the senior class. And so it is going to be senior ball to start off. And away we go, a break in the line. QB Wheeler is going to have to try to find some room. And Wheeler, coming back off of a brief injury, able to gain some pretty good yardage for the seniors. In the huddle, figuring out what they want to do. Wheeler obviously addressing our players. Wheeler, handoff. And it's a switch around to Can. She's going to try to run it in. She is, her flag gets pulled. Not a bad run by Zoe Can, as it'll be a third down situation for the seniors. And Wheeler looking to pass. The southpaw delivers, and it is caught. It is caught by Ferraro, and that's the second touchdown of the game for the seniors, and already they are quickly up 14-7. Again, in attendance tonight, high school science department teacher, or at least belongs to the science department, Mr. Corey Dubuque, and onto his right, the assistant principal for the 9th graders, Mr. Thomas McManaman. So a great crowd in attendance tonight, as previously mentioned. The juniors are hustling on the field, getting ready for their offensive possession, seeing if they can answer back from the seniors. So the quarterback driving back to pass, lots of pressure on the outside, and it's a QB sack. So a break in the line as O'Rourke couldn't evade the pressure. Team discussing what they want to do here in a 2nd and long situation. And the QB O'Rourke heading back onto the field. The O-line desperately trying to hold up in favor of the QB as they want to try to march down the field as quickly as possible, put up another score for the juniors. And a quick pitch to O'Rourke again. She falls behind the line and she can keep on running as she gets by, and she's running down the field. And she makes it past the 1st down marker, so big run by her, and the juniors will be setting up at first and a 1st down. Actually, it looks to be a 3rd down situation. Okay. So marked just before the 1st down marker. It was a tough angle to read at. In the backfield, joined by A-backs Erin Lavin and Colleen Kerr. Low snap taken in, and her flag is immediately pulled. So Lavin trying to evade the pressure, but the defensive back, or the D-end, is going to get around the tackles and come in. So a 4th down situation now. It is what appears to be, and yes, they finally changed the marker. Fourth down, and what could have been an offsides, the referee may not call that. It was a very close call either way. High snap, trying to run around the pressure. She's going to get away, and I think she has enough to get in, and that's a turnover on downs. She says the flag actually gets pulled out. A little bit of a miscommunication. So the juniors having a little bit of tough luck against their rivals, the class of 2018. So a quarterback, a launch into the air, TB-12ing it, but it falls just short, incomplete. class, seeing what they can do. And running the outside, so Flores, the quarterback. Bomb into the air, tipped, and it falls down. So the wide receiver on the outside tried to catch it, or not, or sort of. Trying to keep it in front of her, but it falls away from her just a little bit too far. Incomplete. So now it'll be a third down situation. So now a timeout, and as we enter the fourth quarter, things should be interesting. This is make or break time for the class of 2019. So the senior class obviously wanting to maintain their lead. As, in fact, either way, if the juniors were able to pull off a miraculous comeback, it would be a very nice display of skill. So Wheeler throwing the ball down the field, and it falls incomplete. Situation for the seniors. They have already decent field position for they have Wheeler, a handoff on the outside, a little bit of pressure. She's going to go to try to go right at the middle. Her flag had been pulled off. So a turnover on downs for the seniors, and now it's the juniors' time to see if they can put up a score and tie this game up 14-all. Onto the field of the class of 2019, and again, an interesting game so far. But just joining us, Brian Foley on the scene. 14-7, the seniors lead here in the fourth quarter. Second down situation for the juniors. And we have a dog on the sideline. It's a young Labrador Retriever chewing on a bottle. As it looks like my dog. Her name's Maddie. She's a four-year-old on the left. But that's besides the point. Gans on the inside. She pulls away. And the defender quickly to apologize instead of trash talk. 27 points. And if the juniors can get into the end zone, this would be quite an interesting time. A little unsuccessful on trying to advance. Grace Kwan at the helm of the offense. Wide out to the left and to the right. And the Lynx on the outside. She's going to try to get away. She's going to get away. And she's into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Touchdown, Junior. And just like that, things are all knotted up at 14 apiece. Mercy. That was a beautiful turn of events for the junior class, and they are going to try to hold on to defense. Again, a shot at the sideline, as well as the fan section. Again, the wonderful cameraman, Mr. Ryan Clever. And on marches the senior class 2018. They're going to try to answer back, and if they get a score here, this might be the game, folks.
Way on the outside, she was going to keep on running, but I don't think she was going to get anywhere at that point. The flag was pulled way down the line. So an interesting turn as the runner went very far east and a little bit north. As it'll be a second down situation for the senior. Again, the offense heading back out of the huddle. Trying to hear what's going on. And a run by Can on the outside. She has a full head of steam. She's going to keep going, and her flag is pulled. Right on the 1 yard line. How close can you get? I think that actually is a touchdown. Definitely a weird chain of events of what just happened, but the referees decided to give it to her. So touchdown, seniors. Mercy. 21-14. The juniors have another possession on their hands and seeing if they can try to tie the game again and try to go on the back of Caroline DeLinks, as she has been an offensive weapon. So again, some re-entrances into the game. Of course, Royalston, and I would be very surprised if DeLinks was not on the field. Kerr has been subbed out. Caroline Crocker coming in, and Bosselman and Carl Johnson making an appearance back onto the field. For the seniors, defensively, how they stack up, I definitely see Borning would be there, as well as Mally Spellman, Olivia Rowell, and Josephs. So again, a great game back and forth for both of these teams. And they should be very proud of themselves nonetheless of what this score happens to be, as this has been one of the more exciting girls football games in the 19 years that it's been existing. Ari Santos with the football. She's going to hand it off to the running back, McCartney, on the outside. She's going to run. And she's brought down. So not a bad run. Nice run on the outside. Again, to new entrances, Santos and Crocker going in and Royalston being subbed out. Rolston, excuse me. Seniors awaiting the juniors to come out of the huddle and begin their series. Just thinking they definitely want to get points up on the board as quickly as they can and then make a nice defensive shutdown and try to get more points. So Santos on the outside again, McCartney. And she tries to spin away from the pressure, and she gets away, in fact. And she is going to have enough for the first down. So nice blocking up front by Ferraro and Johnson as she's able to push across. And oh no, it looks like there's going to be a third down as she was just shy. But nonetheless, still good blocking out in front. So Santos hustling off the field very quickly to see how she wants to address things. I think Rolston now is going to have the football. She will be the helm of the offense. Corner breakaway. So Maddie Lima comes big against the juniors. As Lima able to get right past the right guard for the offense. So this is the last play, and seeing if the juniors can try to get some more points on the board before this one is under wraps. Seniors up by a touchdown, 21-14, as we're in the last seconds of the fourth quarter. Let's see how this all plays out. Snap. Rolston running on the outside. She's going to try to go. And the flag is pulled out, and I think this could be it. And that is it. The senior class of 2018 comes away victorious against the junior class of 2019. What a beautiful showing by both squads, both playing very hard. And again, the senior class victorious. And a powerful squad overall, and I think it's just safe to say that the juniors, they played as hard as they could, but the senior class was just better on this certain day. A rematch, perhaps? We'll find out later when we get back to more Falmouth football. Thank you again for joining us. As always, Brian Foley on the call for this exciting game, and no post-game live after the show. But again, we will see you Thursday, November something, as Barnstable takes on Falmouth. Thank you again, and signing off.